here right now. I'm driving home. Just dropped Cooper off. But I wanted to hop on here because there's been some stuff going on with family vloggers on YouTube. And I just wanted to kind of go over a few things with y'all. I'm not a reporter or anything like that, but I do post on YouTube. And I also, have a family channel, which I have been limiting my kids on YouTube for some of the reasons of what's going on with YouTube right now in certain families. But the first thing I want to mention is, what is her name? She's from Idaho. I can't remember her name. Y'all know who I'm talking about. She was arrested and being in some kind of cult with connections. And, yeah. That one's a really bad look. I really do think she's guilty. I mean, even her vlogs, I didn't really watch her, but going back watching everything on her, she definitely has some guilt there on what she did into those kids. I cannot imagine what they went through. But there is one that apparently it's been out for a few days now. I'm sitting at a red light. But I just noticed it today because I have been really slacking on keeping up with YouTube, just working, trying to keep up with videos and things. And yes, Mason's talking in the background on our way home. But this one really caught me by surprise. And I'm talking to y'all while I'm driving home because I know once I get home I'm not going to be able to talk to y'all. But if you're not familiar, Jamerill Stewart, Jamerill's Large Family Table, something like that. I have been watching her for at least 6 years, if not more, y'all. And I never would have expected what came out. I watched her video like a few days ago and it said she had broken her wrist roller skating with her kids. Well, then I popped up on YouTube today and her husband Travis Stewart was arrested. I can't remember the exact charges, but it was some type of either neglect or abuse to the children. I'm not sure what it's going to classify as yet. He did get released on bond from what I've seen and what I've listened to and read. But I did not expect it from this family. And then when I went through reading the comments on those videos, it said recently that she had not been wearing her wedding ring and that she was going through some type of second-hand trauma or something like that. And so I don't think she is a bad mother. I don't think she's a bad person. I've never met her. But going back and watching the lady from Idaho that's with Connections cult, whatever. I may be saying this wrong. I've listened to all the podcasts on that. We're looking, when you put these two cases combined, because I feel like a lot of people, they've seen this case and now they're hearing about this one and they're going to be like, well, if she did all this, now this lady's husband was arrested, then they're all like that. I don't, honestly, in the news, it could prove me wrong. This case could prove me wrong if it goes anywhere, which I'm sure it will because it was toward children. I don't think Jamerill is a bad person, bad mother. She's the one that reported her husband. I'm going to continue to support her and watch her because obviously she's a single mom right now. I'm just thinking that. I mean, she's still posting videos and things like that. But she was gone for like a month, I guess, to give herself a break, which she definitely needed. But I just don't think she is a bad person. I don't think we should abandon her channel if we enjoy watching her just because of things going on in her life. I have things that have went on in my life, I could eventually be in the news one day for something like this. You know what I mean? I don't think I ever will be, but I'm not a big vlogger either. I don't have millions of subscribers or even thousands. So you never know where it's going to take you. But because she has so many subscribers, I feel like people are attacking her. And really, honestly, the only thing they know on the inside is from what what was on that police report. And so they're judging her character and things like that when they don't even know the true story. The only thing they know is what was written by her on the police report against her husband. So just to let y'all know, I'm going to continue to support her. There are videos on YouTube. You just look up Jamerill Stewart's husband arrested, things like that. You can go watch the videos. But be very leery of who you are watching, because there are a lot of, I wouldn't say a lot, but there are a lot of these reporter type channels on YouTube, which I do watch. I really enjoy watching them to keep up with the news, because I'm not a news person. I like to watch those videos. It's more entertaining to me to be able to know what's going on about the world. But there are a few channels, and I'm not going to list names because there's some things going on with those channels as well, that are not truthful. There is one that I believe it, but I believe it till I see it, that is apparently harassing other people, spreading misinformation. She's getting people to talk to her, and then without consent she's blowing out their information. And so be very leery of who you are listening to when you are watching, when you're trying to find out about this information, because some of them are stirring it up. Like, I watched one video earlier, and then I was like, okay, I just want to see what everybody else is saying. And then I click on one, and there's a video bashing her pretty much, when this person has no idea about her life. They were married for 25 years. His father had just passed away. I mean, it could have been some sort of trauma, and he was just triggered, and, you know, he lost his dad. But it still gives no right to treat a child the way he did, if it is true. But from what the report said, it's him that did it, not Jamerill, and that is her channel. He is never really ever seen. The only time I've really ever seen him on her channel is like during Christmas time, because he would wrap all the Christmas gifts. But honestly, that's really the only time I've seen him on her channel. So when you're thinking of this, this is her full-time income. So she needs that support, especially being a single mother now. I'm sure that's what's going on. But yeah, if y'all can, go and send Jamerill Stewart some love. I'm sure she did not expect all this to end up in the media the last few days. But definitely go watch her. I think you all would enjoy her. Doesn't matter what she's got going on in her life or what has happened. We all have something in our life that we don't want people to know. So whether it's simple or something big. So if you like vlogs and thrift hauls and things, and grocery shopping hauls and cook with me's, go check out Jamerill Stewart. Send her some little bit of love during this hard time. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.